Hi, the Hi, today the statistical experiment that I'm going to be doing is flipping a coin 100 times to record whether each flip results in tails or heads, unless it's like right in the center and it's nothing. So I'm going to redo it. My goal is to perform a hypothesis test to determine if the probability of flipping heads is zero point 0.5, which is a fair coin, versus 0.5. My null hypothesis for the experiment is the mean probability of flipping heads on your coin is zero point 0.5. The alternative hypothesis is the mean probability of flipping heads on the coin is not zero point 0.5. The significance level I'm going to be using is alpha equal to 0.05. So let's start. I'm going to be recording my experiments on this notebook, and after each experiment I'm going to show you the coin, and you have to just trust me that I'm not flipping it, that I'm not changing the result, because I can't really like show you my hand and my face together. I don't know how I would do that, but I'm going to use a notebook to record my experiments too. So the first one is a heads. Second one is tails. Neck and neck. Third one is tails. Fourth one is tails again. Fifth one is heads. Sixth one is heads. Seventh one is heads again. Eighth one is heads again. Ninth is heads again. 10th is tails. 11th is heads. 12th. This is the 12th one. 13th is heads. Shit. I'm gonna redo the 14th one because I dropped the coin. Heads. 15th is 15th is tails. 16th is heads. 17th is tails. 18th is heads. 19th is tails. 20th is tails again. 21st is heads. 22nd is tails. 23rd is heads. 24th is tails. And 25th is heads. Twenty-sixth is heads again. I'm gonna do that again. So this is the 27th and it's heads. Twenty-eighth is tails. 29th is heads. 30th is tails. 31st is heads. 32nd is heads. 33rd is tails. 34th is heads. And 35th is tails. 36th is heads. 37th is tails. 38th is tails. 39th is heads. 40th is tails. 'll do that again. This is the 41st is heads. 42nd is tails. 43rd is tails again. 44th it's heads. 45th it's tails. 46th heads. 47th is heads. 48th is tails. 49th is heads. 50th is tails. 51st is heads. 52nd is heads again. 53rd is heads again. 54th is heads again. It's tails. So we've done 55 experiments. 56th is heads. 57th is heads. 58th is tails. 59th is tails. 60th is tails. 61st is heads. 62nd is tails. 3 do that again. Let me check how many experiments we are on. We've done 63 times. 64th is tails. 65th is heads. 66th is heads. 67th is heads. 68 is heads again. 69th tails. 70th tails. 80th heads. 81st tails. We're on experiment. We've done 72, so on 73rd is tails. 74th is tails. 75th is tails. 76th is heads. 77 is heads. 78 is heads. 79 is heads. 80th heads. 81st heads. 'Heads again. 82nd. 83rd is heads. 84th is heads. 85th is tails. 86th let me see. '83. So this is the 84th one, and it's a head. 85th is also a head. 86th is tails. 87 is tails. 88 is heads. 89 is also heads. 90th heads. 91st tails. 91st is already done, so 92nd is tails. 94th is heads. I'm not making this up, there's so many heads. Heads again. Ooh, we are on 94, 95th. 95th is tails. 96th is heads. 97th is tails. 98th is heads. 99th is tails. And 100th is heads. So we have 58 heads and 41 tails. I'll just start doing the hypothesis on my notebook and let's see what that gets us. So I just did my null hypothesis, and the z I get is 1.6, but our z alpha for alpha at a 5% level is 1.96. So we failed to reject the null hypothesis as the data does not provide sufficient evidence to conclude that the coin is biased. And in terms of p-value, our p-value comes out to be 0.1%, which is around 10%, which is also greater than our alpha, which is 5%. So we again failed to reject the null hypothesis. Honestly, this was a very fun experiment to do. I would do it again. Thank you.